Hello friends, I am Pranay Joshi and today I gonna show you how to make a simple quiz program in C. So let's get started. First, open your software in which you will run the C. So I'm opening code blocks. It is running. Mm, so wait for a while. Yes, now it has opened. So I got a new project. So this project we would start. So first we have to give the hashtag include. First we have to save this. It will make it more easier. Control plus S. So I am saving it as my second. Okay. So now you have to give the hashtag and write include. And then you have to write output code studio dot h and end it. After it you have to after it now you can give some remarcations like hashtag star. From remarks you can give from hashtag star, it will start the remarks, then a quiz program. This would be our remark. It will not affect our program. Sorry, mistake. A quiz program. And then for ending it, put a extract and then a black a slash. Now you have to give some int and header. This will be given by int main. In this function only we are making this whole process, and then a brace and a semicolon. No, sorry. And then you have to start the parenthesis. This will start our whole program body. Then we have to give the variables that you will be giving in this program. So I'm giving the variable. You can start the variable from int, then a1. This is our first variable that I'm gonna use, and after it you have to put a semicolon. Put a semicolon after this a1. Now our next int is int a2, again a semicolon, and our next int is int t. Okay, then again a semicolon, then int s1 semicolon, and then int s2. So now we have given these all ints. So for that, the int t, which is our third one int, its value would be equals to 0 because t stands for total, and s1 equals to score 1. Its meaning is score 1. That's why its value will be also 0, and s2 its value will be also 0 because it is score 2. So now we have to type a letter. Now we have to start our printf. So printf, it will print the comments that we will write inside it. So for that we have to give our brackets, round brackets, and then double quotes, inverted commas. Sorry. and inside it we will write, this is a simple quiz game. So it's okay. And then we have to put a semicolon, and then again and enter. Then we have to write printf our first question, so in brackets, and then again double quotes, inverted commas. So then here we will write our first question, so first, and then full stop. So our first question would be, who is the prime minister prime minister of India? It's okay. And then we will put a semicolon, and then we will give our options. So our option would be we will giving here in the printf, and then the round brackets, and then the double side quotes. There we will write options in bracket, 1 equals to prime minister, which is our real answer. So first we will give the real answer, prime minister, sorry. So first we will give the real answer. So it is Narendra Modi. This is the answer of this question. So here we will giving it the first, and then in the second option we are giving Benazin is the president of Israel. Benazin Nathan Yahoo. And then the third option that we will give is of America's President Donald Trump. So this much are okay. And if you wanna give a new line, so you can give if you want these um options in another next line, so you can do by a backslash and n. This stands for a new line. So you have to remove uh, these commas and put n from then n backslash n. So these will be printed in new line, and then you have to put a semicolon. After putting a semicolon, then you have to start a new, which is a new int a new code, which is if it is a conditional statement that will repeat our answer. So before if, you have to write scanf. This will scan your answer. Scanf. So scanf. Then you have to write a simple word in brackets and double quotes, inverted commas, which is percent %d. So percent %d, and then after double quote, inverted commas, you have to put a comma, and then you have to write you have to put a inverted commas, and then you have to write a1, a1, and then after it you have to put a semicolon, then it and then After it, you have to and once again enter. So you have to write an A1 and put an AND symbol. It will think that it is a variable, and then you have to enter. And now here you have to start your if. So you have to write if, and then you have to give braces, sorry, round circular brackets, and here you have to write A1, which is your this unit is your A1. So this is coming here and is equals to this. You have to give double double equals to symbol, and then this double to equals to symbol mean is equal to. So you have to write 1, which is here, this one, sorry, this one, because this is the option. So this option, if anybody will write, we are talking about this option. So then after this option you have to enter and start a parenthesis. So here you have to write printf, and here you have to give double quotes, and inside it you have to write correct answer. And now you have to write the correct answer, and here you have to put a semicolon. So it will print out this, but what will be its statement? So its statement will be, you have to write above it, yeah, backspace, yeah, you have to write uh sim uh, s, which value we have put s1, which value we have put now here 0. So we have to put its value here equals to s1. This s1 only we are talking about, s1 plus, sorry, s1 plus 1, and then a semicolon. So this statement, if our answer would be correct, if our option would be correct, so this statement will give us 1 marks, 1 score. Our score would be 1, and we have scored 1 point. But if else, comma, else, and now here we have to start this else, now we have to start this parenthesis, else, and if our answer would be wrong, so we will get no marks, because there is no minus marking, so we will get no marks. So for this we have to write s1 equals to s1 plus 0 and semicolon, and then we have to write printf, inside double quotes we have to write wrong answer, and here we have to give a semicolon. So if the answer would be correct, if the answer would be Narendra Modi, so it will print correct answer, and if the answer would be wrong, it will print wrong answer. And if you want to give a new line, so you can give a new line by a backslash and n, and here also after wrong answer by a backslash and n. Then after this else program, now you have to give a enter, and here you can give the remark as Second question. Second question. So, and then you will close. After closing, so now this would be our second question. So our second question would be, printf and printf. And our second question, so our second question would be, what is the capital of of India? And then if you want to give a new line, so you can give by a backslash n that I have told you earlier, and then a semicolon, and after it I am only explaining these examples. These questions are only examples. These questions like who is the Prime Minister of India, these are only examples. You can add of your own what you want to add. You can leave this program as it is and can add this question. Yeah, so you can add anything. What is the So you can add what is the capital of what is the capital of Japan, like this. So it will print what is the capital of Japan. So now you have to give some examples. So example that I am giving is, first one first first example I am giving is Delhi. Delhi is the capital of India, so it is not the right answer. So if anybody will print Delhi, so it will decrease as a wrong answer. Now second, I am giving the real answer of it. It is Tokyo, comma. Now the third example would be now the third example would be mm, Colombo, which is the capital of Sri Lanka. So here also, if you want to give a new line, you can give by backslash n. Here also backslash n, and here also a backslash n. And now you have to put a semicolon at the end. And now again you have to start a if. So you have to give the answer. Sorry, we have forgot to give the scanf. So here you have to give the scanf, and here in brackets you have to write again a %d. %d is a very important function of this. It functions on all our calculations, and here in there we have given is a1. So now here we will give another uh, another int, which is a2, which we have mentioned here, this a2. Now we are giving this here. So here a2, and now we will put a semicolon and enter. So if now we will give some space, and here we will give round brackets. So in round brackets we will give this double inverted quote, sorry. So in the round brackets we will write a2, which is here, this one, a2, then double equals to sign is equals to 2, this 2, because this is the answer. So this 2 we are talking about here, and then enter. And then we have to start a parenthesis, shift plus parenthesis, and now we have to start write that s s2 s2, it is given here. So its value also we have scored as 0, this 0. So here we have to score this value as, so if the answer would be right, because here the answer is correct, is equals to s2, here this one s2 we are talking about, plus 1. So if our both questions would be correct, so answer would be 2, and if one answer, this question would be uh, incorrect and this would be correct, so our answer would be 1, and if both the question would be incorrect, our answer would be 0. So now you have to give s2 1 and then a semicolon. So here it will print if the correct answer, correct answer. And then if you want to give a new line, so you can give a backslash n. I prefer you to give a new line because it makes the program more clearly. And then our if statement is end. So this is for the correct. For the incorrect, we will write the else statement. Else, then we will open the parenthesis, and here we will write s2. This one s2. If the answer would be incorrect, then the s2 equals to s2 plus 0, and then the semicolon, and then here print, and then it will printf, the double quotes, wrong, answer, wrong answer, and for a new line, and then semicolon. So are both the answers are done. So this time I am, for example only, I am showing you these two questions. The other we will so according to this method you can do other questions also. So as I have told that this statement is over. uh, so now you have to write t. T is here, this one, this is the last, this is the another int, its value is also 0. So here we will give t equals to s1, s1, this one, this one, s1. So if the answer will be correct, it will take 1, or if the answer will be wrong, it will take as 0. So this one s1, this, here we are talking about s1, then we will do plus 1, sorry, plus s2, which is here, this one s2 we are talking about here, this one, and now we will put a semicolon, then we will write, printf the score, printf that, now it will print your total score is now yes sorry now you have to give again a percentage d. So the whole calculation which is done here would be so the whole calculation this it whether it is 1 or 2, so this whole calculation is done here in the percentage, then out of, because this whole uh, quiz is out of 2 marks, out of 2, then you write out of 2 and out of 2, and then after the double quotes we will put a comma, and then here we will write out of t and then comma t, this one t we are talking about here. And now you have to give a semicolon, and then you have to give the special programs as which are get, c, this, get ch, and this brackets and semicolon, and then return 0. this these both, if so now our program is ended. So now we will run this program so we can test it, but for some other formalities if you want, so I am telling you that uh, that we can print one question and then our screen will blank and then the second question. So first I am running this normally, control plus F9 for compiling and control plus F10 for running. So our question has came that this is a simple quiz game. One, who is the Prime Minister of India? So question number 1 has came. So now we have to attempt it. So we can write here 1. So see, it is showing that correct answer. And now what is the capital of Japan? So now there we will do 2. So it's showing correct answer. We have scored 2 out of 2. Very good. Our GK is very strong. I'm joking. So now I am showing you another formalities. That time I have not given this backslash and end here. So it was. So now if you will run this, it will show. Now this other question has also came. So this is a function. Now it is looking very nice. And the another thing that I am telling you is a new software program which is system comma system and now system and now round brackets and this double quotes. So now we will give pause. Okay, so first we will try pause. So control plus F9 and 10. So now look at the difference. 1. So it has paused. Correct answer and next anything to continue. See, now after a correct answer, after a pause correct answer, then we have to do another enter. So it is showing now the second answer. So this is also looking very nice because it is running very systematically, and then we can do so now. So another is system and space and braces and this double quotes, and now here we will write sorry CLS, and CLS stands for clear screen and then a semicolon. So see now the difference. So first we will compile and then we will left in. So now we are doing, so now we have written the answer and then it is showing that this is the correct answer. And now if we will turn enter, so the whole screen is wrapped, and the second question is coming in the next page. So here now we can do. So the another thing is, after it, you after this one printf, we could write another printf, which is printf and the semicolon, sorry, and this double quotes, and here we can write type your option. Okay, so type your option, and here we will not do this backslash, and we will put dash and this answer, and then the space, and then the space, and then the semicolon here. And in the second question also we should do. So in the second question also I am doing printf, sorry, printf double braces in G, and there are double quotes. Here in this also we will write type your option. Sorry, I've written that I'm spelling wrong. Type your option. Here also we will not put the new line. And now see the difference. Again compile it. So now see that time we are running our program. So if so now that time if we are typing our answer, it is not showing like this. So now it is showing that type your answer here. So now one. The next also is, it is showing type your option. So now here also two, one, that's why. So this here you can do same as it is, dash 4. And now the last thing that I want to tell you is to make is to do another printf. So the print, so here after this semicolon we can write if, for making some suggestions on our answers, if, then circular brackets, and here this this t we are talking about, t is equals to 2. 2 means uh, your answers are all your answers are correct, both your answers are correct. So t, then enter, then parenthesis, and then we have to make some comment like printf. So printf, and then the double quotes, you can make some comments like very good, good, this. And now we will give a new line by backslash n, and then we will end up by semicolon. So the if is good. So if our score would be 2, if our score would be 2 or full, then it will show this very good and thus exclamation mark. And else if it, uh, in the previous programs we are using else, so but in this we will use else if. Now again the round bracket, t is equals to 1. So if the t would be equals to 1, then we will start the parenthesis, and then we'll write printf, and here we will write uh, closely completed, and then a backslash and n. So if the answer so if our score would be 1, so it will print this closely completed, and then at the last we will put a semicolon and then end, and then we will at last we will use else and space and then parenthesis, and here we will write print f here try again. So if our answer would be no, neither 2 nor 1, so it will print try again. So, and if we try again, and then we'll put a new line, where it is, new line by backslash end. So now our program is fully completed, so now we can again test F9 and then F10. So if I am writing 2, so this is the wrong answer, it is showing, and then the second I am writing the correct answer. So our score is 1 out of 2, so it is showing closely completed. So in here we are taking some difference. This closely complete, so we should put this closely completed in the new line. So for that, in this last, before 2, we could add a new line. So now see the result. Again we are compiling, and then the result. So here also the first one I am doing correct, the second one I am doing wrong. So it is showing correct, wrong answer. So this is our wrong answer, and our total score it is showing 1 out of 2, and the suggestion it is making that closely completed. So thank you friends, this is all over for today. So if you want to give me so I am giving you this whole method in your description, you will find it in your description, and else I am giving you many other and I am giving you many other uh, such type of quiz which you can make in C. Thank you.